Hey screen printers, if you've ever wondered really how to line up a good left chest print and or a right chest print, this is a great tutorial to kind of walk you through the process. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to start with a clean, a clean slate essentially, because you want to really be able to draw, pallet lines and things of that nature. So I'm going to actually put new pallet tape over my pallet here. So I'm using this, I have a clean slate, if you will, to work on. So I have 16-inch pallet tape. Typically I like to use 18-inch pallet tape, but we simply align the tape, cut it off, and then we actually use the pallet to squeegee that on, and then a really sharp blade to cut off the excess. Careful not to cut yourself, of course. There we go there. And what this is going to allow us to do is this is going to allow us to mark up the pallet and kind of create our drawing board, if you will. So the first thing you always want to do once you add new pallet tape on is create a center mark down your pallet. Now to do this, you can use a Sharpie, you can use a pen. Today we're just going to use a pen. So this is a 16-inch pallet. We're just going to take a line here on the 8-inch mark. I want to make sure that our pallet tape's laid down nice and smooth. Doesn't have any crinkles or lines in it. So once we get alignment there on 6 half-inch line. There we go. Good center mark on our pallet. So next we're going to create our left chest crest print. So typically with a left crest, depending on the size of the shirt, but most of the time, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be about 3 to 4 inches down. So let's say the neckline was right here. Let's say the neckline was right here on the print. So you would be 1, 2, 3, 4 inches down from the neckline. So right there. Now that depends on where you're measuring the neckline. So I'm measuring from the top of the neck, so I'm taking the collar into play here. So there's basically 3 inches from the collar, 4 inches from the top. So 4 inches down. So then I'm just going to put a little tiny mark there. And then along this line, we're going to go about 2 inches over. So 3 fingers or 2 inches over. Once again, it kind of depends on your fingers. So then we're going to create a horizontal line right there. And then right here where I put that 2-inch mark, create a vertical line. All right, so basically right here, we're going to be printing our chest print. So now we can align our screen easily. So right now, when it comes to pallet placement, a lot of it has to do with this screen alignment or the pallet alignment. So you can see the line moving underneath my image right there. I'm going to take that to the bottom of the image, roughly, not exactly, just roughly, because I can use my screen clamp and micro to kind of dial that in. And then I'll use the micro right here to basically set that up so the image comes directly to the bottom of that. Now obviously we have a little bit of dirty screen here, but I think that's fine because everyone typically uses dirty screens. See the left side, that mark right there, so I'm going to move that over there. Then I'm straight across the bottom. Good to go. I lock it into place. Now let's go ahead and do a print. So for aligning our shirt, we're going to simply align it to the center line of the shirt there, making sure that our image, we don't have a weird center line. And then we're going to come bring this down to the neck placement, which we have right there. So we'll bring that right there. Now, before we actually print this, to save a shirt and to prove placement, we're actually going to use our Clear Choice registration tape. Now, obviously, you don't have to do this, but I like this step because you get a whole roll of this tape, and you don't typically need to use the whole roll. It goes a very long ways. And it's more of a printable surface, so it'll allow us to basically mock this up, take the shirt literally off, prove that the print's in the right position. Scissors work a little bit better here, guys. And save a t-shirt while we're at it. So we'll simply put that there where the image area is going to print. I'll come down and drop it just to make sure I'm in the right spot, which looks good. So then I'll go ahead and print the image just one time on the Clear Choice registration tape. There's our image right there. So now we can leave the tape on, take the shirt off, and then look at the placement. So I think it looks pretty good right there. So now we've proved it. Now, guess what? If we didn't prove if it was horrible, we'd simply take the tape off and do it again. So obviously you can do that with any tape. The clear choice just makes it a little bit easier because it acts like a t-shirt. It's not a glossy surface. It's got some body to it. So now we'll align the shirt back on, and we'll simply do our print. Now this is white ink on a black shirt, so it will be a print flash print. I'd say that came out pretty good. Thanks for watching the quick tutorial on how to screen print and align a left or a right chest print on a t-shirt. And since I'm ready to go to work now, ta-ta for now.